everyone, it's Tammy Pally, aka the Crafty Princess, and this is another episode of sort of a wine and dollies, but I started calling it yarn and dollies because I usually do it in the daytime and I don't drink alcohol in the middle of the day. So, and I wanted to just put a shout out to Libacious One, who is as far as I know, the person who started the whole wine and dollies trend on YouTube. I enjoy watching her wine and dollies and a number of other doll crafters and doll collectors out there. I also watch their wine and dollies. So if you're curious about that, if you just do a search in YouTube for wine and dollies, it'll pop up there. But Happy New Year. It's 2017 officially, and I have some yarn goodies and lots of dolly goodies for you today. So I'm going to do the yarn first because it's not that much. But hold on, doll folks, I have some interesting stuff for you. And also hold on, yarn people, you might still be interested because I have a new dolly that showed up who is kind of related to crafting, so you might be interested in her. Right, so yarn. First of all, I have one finished object, and it's not super impressive. And I haven't woven the tails in yet, but I'm calling it done. Okay, that'll take me like 5 minutes to do. This is a big thick scarf. I will be donating this to Street Knits, which is out of Michigan. If anybody's interested in ever making donated items for them, they donate hand knit items of anything you want to make. Hats, scarves, socks, gloves, whatever you want to do. Yeah, they're called Street Knits, 2 words. She's over on Facebook, and yeah, so I'll be sending this off to her. I'm going to make a few other items, maybe do some loom hats and that kind of thing. But this is just a very simple, yeah, just all knit. I don't even remember how many I cast on. And I used just some cheapo needles, size 10. This was actually something I had started doing at school, and it was in one of my school bags that I take to class. So that when students are, maybe taking a test or a quiz or something, and I have 5 or 10 minutes where I'm kind of just like hanging out, I will knit. So I thought I'd go ahead and finish that before the semester starts up, which it will start up technically, I guess, tomorrow for me and next week for students. So that is one done. And then an in-works project, which I have started, stopped, restarted, stopped, totally ripped out, and started again. Because I'm so good at knitting, is just another triangular shawl that I like to make. These are kind of like, they're like a shawlette. I use 1 skein usually of sock weight yarn. These are, I believe, 5mm knit pick nickel plated needles. And this particular yarn, which is gorgeous, and it is pretty much showing true colors up there on the screen as far as I can tell. This is Lolo Did It yarn. I've mentioned her. I actually showed these skeins in some podcasts I did with my crafty sister, Tapping Flamingo. And yeah, so it's Lolo Did It sock yarn, and this is the Pretty Young Thing colorway. And I'm just making this. Probably I might give this one to my sister if I ever finish it. She likes bright colors like this. So anywho, yes, if I ever finish it and don't drop stitches again. And so that's what's going on with the yarning. Kind of fiber related is some fabric. Hold on. Get out of shot there. I have been wanting to make dolly clothes. I attempted one doll dress, and I did show that on I think a previous wine and dollies a while ago, and it did not go well. And some of it I think is because the tension on my machine seems to be off. And so I finally realized, okay, silly girl, instead of trying to make these tiny, intricate little doll clothes, let's make something super simple so I can get back on the sewing bandwagon and, get used to the machine again, and also see if there's actually something wrong with the machine. And so I have purchased a couple of, sorry for the crinkling, yards of fabric from fiber.com, and I'm just going to make tablecloths out of these. A couple years ago, actually, I don't know, more than just a couple, many years ago, my older sister made some tablecloths for me, and I have been using the bejesus out of them for probably like 15 years. Because she made me 4 of them, and they're all like, they have different, like one's for Halloween, and one's for Christmas, and one's summer, and then what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. But anyway, so I can always use tablecloths because I have to pretty much keep my table covered all the time because of animals and spills and that kind of thing. And yeah, so I purchased this, and then I purchased, oh, this is still kind of sealed up. I think you can see it. Yeah. And I purchased this, and I'm trying to remember, I think they're like 40, I want to say the width is 45, and I purchased about a yard and a half. It looks like I'm going, the edges are pretty raw looking, so my thoughts are that I will probably do zigzag or serger stitch on the edges, just do a very small seam, zip it up, straight stitch, and whap, I'll have hopefully a what do you call it, a tablecloth or two. And then if there's something wrong with my machine, oops, sorry for bumping the camera, I will know pretty soon after I start trying to make one of these, because if I'm just doing a straight stitch, I can mess around with the tension a little bit. And if it's just I can't get it to work, then I will have to bring my machine in to get serviced. I'm not exactly sure where, because there aren't lots of places like that around here. But yeah, hopefully I won't have to send it away, which would be a big bummer. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for the yarnies. Yeah, I hope everybody's been having a good 2017, the beginning of 2017. And yeah, my dolly goodies have to do with some new stuff I purchased a while ago. If you know anything about many of the doll items available come from Asia, and right now would not be a good time to order from Asia since they have the Chinese New Year. Happy New Year, everybody over there too. And everything shuts down in China. But luckily this year, last year I think I ordered stuff like right in the middle of it, and took forever to get things, because yeah, the post office is closed over there. You can't, they won't mail stuff. So, but this time I was lucky, and just dumb luck, because I didn't do it on purpose, but I purchased 3 new dresses from CC Toys. I love their clothing. It's very high quality. And when Christmas came along and I realized that my dolls, I didn't really have a lot of like fancy stuff for them to wear, I thought, well, I'm going to invest in a few nicer dresses that can kind of be holiday-ish, and they're right over here. In fact, here you may remember this girl was in pin curls last time you saw her. The pin curl experiment was not exactly what I'd hoped for. Yeah, you can see it's kind of, in fact, she's lost some of the curl. When I first took out the pin curls, it was pretty, big. But then, of course, as I brushed it and tried to arrange it and stuff, it almost looks exactly like it did before I curled it now. So yeah, I know people have said, I think you're supposed to like put them in curls and then boil it, boil the boil hair, and then boil water, excuse me, you can't boil hair, boil water, dip it in there with the curlers in. I am not sure if I feel comfortable doing that, because I'm just not that coordinated when it comes to that kind of thing. But yeah, alas, her hair is still gorgeous, but it's, kind of lost the little bit of curl that it got even from those. But I digress. Her dress is really, really pretty. Of course, now once I got these dresses, I realized I really have no shoes. This is a dress that turned out to be more, it's like a champagne color, sort of an off-white, not even off, yeah, I guess off-white champagne color. I have her wearing these red shoes, which I'm not thrilled with, but it's better than barefoot for now. So beautiful dress, very well made. They use snaps on their clothing, no Velcro. And yeah, it's a gorgeous dress, and I think she looks fabulous in it. So yeah, here we go. So that's one dress I got. I'll just set her down so I don't drop her. This other dress was also CC Toys. It's a mixture. I like it because it's white and off-white lace. Really cute. Looks good with her kind of brownish red hair. So I thought it would look good on Monique Magnifique here. And one more. This cute dress, very detailed. You can see, I'm gonna put her arm up there. You can see her little flowery bow thing right there. Oop, over this way, Tammy. And yeah, I got, and I just happen to have these shoes, which I'm not thrilled with, but there's kind of silvery, and there's some sparkle silvery looking stuff here on the mesh. So that's the best I could do for her as far as shoes go. This particular dress, FYI, was going to put it on a non-stock doll. I can't remember which doll I was going to put. It wasn't Brigitte, but it was a doll who has the Fortune Day or the Nemo body. It's a small size Nemo body. This dress, FYI, if you see it over on CC Toys, does not fit anything but the regular stock body of you know, these girls, because this little band, yeah, they got to have a flat chest to wear this, because when I tried to put it on one of the Fortune Day bodies, this was like up to here. So they're just a little too buxom for this little dress. But yeah, these are really cute dresses. They look adorable. I know a lot of people are saying that they're not going to buy stuff too much in 2017, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm going crazy, but I'm always very particular, and I think out things. I rarely buy things just off, you know, without thinking things through. Even if it's a $10 dress, I have to mull it over for like a month or something. So anywho, these are my Dolly purchases as far as clothing goes. And then, of course, the piece de resistance. Yes, she is here from Spain. She does not have a name yet, but she's over here. So let me get her. Whoop. Do, 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 do. This is my first custom Blythe doll. I got her from MOUhandmade.com, who also has a Facebook page. She is on a, what you call the Nemo body. And yeah, she's adorable. I'm very happy. I added this little bow, but everything else came with her. Okay, and I'm going to do a separate video review of her because I think it's worth looking at. This particular artist has a lot of really cute dolls, and I've been looking and looking and looking at her dolls for probably over a year before I finally took the plunge and purchased one. I ordered this doll on December 16th, and it showed up in Florida in the US by January 30th. Yeah, which is not too bad. I was a little concerned. So she came quickly. She's super cute. Look at that face. Oop. Look at that face. Very much my taste as far as not overly customizing to the point that she looks freaky. I mean, her hair's pretty crazy, but other than that, she's just really, really cute. So yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet today, and I thank everyone for stopping by. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, thumbs up, always appreciated. I'd like to hear what you are doing as far as your yarn crafting, jewelry making, dolly collecting, dolly customizing, whatever you'd like to share with me. Feel free to add them in the comments. I always do reply. And yeah, have a wonderful Dolly day. Thank you so much for stopping by.